Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Rance IX, the Hellmanian Revolution. In the last episode, we saw the Rance's secret, or rather, the Revolutionary Army's secret plan, and saw Aristol being introduced and interacting with Hanti, as well as affirming that Aristol and the Fourth Army are on our side. Off screen, I have done Russian's second level event, which was once again rather sad and depressing as Rance continues to be horrible to her. And now let us proceed on to the trivia section, where we have a few new entries. First of all, Freak Paraffin, the last magic smith, age 727. Since more than 700 years ago, he has been a sage of magic engineering. He's one of the few survivors from the one country to ever unite humanity, a magically advanced nation named the Holy Magic Sect. At one time, he was a flesh and blood human, but as an old man he used magic technology called biometal, which turns cells into metal, and obtained a bronze body that doesn't age. As with Hanti, his involvement in a war about 6 centuries ago made him a legend. He and Hanti have known each other since that war. He spent a long time on the Hellmanian Council, but stepped down to assist with Patton's revolution. Rance met him during the exploration of the floating city of Ilapu in LP2. And now let us read a bit more about the Holy Magic Sect, to which Freak belonged. Holy Magic Sect. About 650 years ago, they were an advanced magic civilization. History's most powerful mage, MM Rune, aka Magic Master Rune, selected 24 mages from around the world, and built this nation to fight the non-mages who had scorned them for so long. Freak was one of their leaders and Rune's respected teacher. After uniting humanity, the Holy Magic Sect waged war on humanity's god-given enemy, the Archfiend, and his underlings, the Fiends. They fought with powerful magic weapons for over 30 years, but when the non-mages tired of fighting and rebelled, they were brought to ruin. Enraged by the rebellion, Rune went mad and tried to wipe out all of humanity, until he was defeated by Freak and Hanti. Alright, and let us proceed to Council Meeting 2. Actually, the events about the Holy Magic Sect were mostly brought up in Rance 4, where it took place upon one of the remaining war god machines. And we got the backstory of Magic Master Rune, Freak, and the important background that the era in which the Holy Magic Sect appeared was the era of domination of the Archfiend and the Fiends, and at the time humanity was enslaved, which is why they decided to build a single powerful civilization and wage war to unite everyone. But let's proceed to a council meeting. That takes place in Langbao. The council members were gathered in Langbao, ready to begin a military briefing. The guards standing on the hard, cold stone floor were on edge. Not just because of the imposing warlord towering behind Stessel. And now we know that warlord is not a title, nor his name. It's because he is a product of the Holy Magic Sect. He is one of the ancient warriors. Stessel, the real holder of power in the council, had a displeased look on his face. And that fact stressed out Ketchuk, Basho, and all the guards. Incidentally, I really like the music here. This theme is quite nice. Arriving after the other council members, the substitute empress and council chairwoman, Pamela, entered and looked at everyone in the room. It appears I've kept everyone waiting. Oh, that's nothing you have to worry about, Empress Dowager Pamela. Now, let's begin. Commanding General, your report, please. Yes, sir. The other day, the 1st Library Subjugation Squad sent us a detailed report. They say there are about 1,000 knights in Library. Their pauldrons are painted orange. Ho! Orange. Now whatever could that mean? It seems to match the color of ex-Prince Patton's flag. Ex-Prince Patton, you say? Could it be? Yes, the leader of the Revolutionary Army is unmistakably Patton. They are not revolutionaries. Wow, he has a mean face. Yeep! Stessel's shout rang through the room. They are undoubtedly rebels. Commanding General, use the proper phrasing. Yes, sir. My apologies. I should have, known better. A man who died in liaisons is their leader. That's most likely false information intended to sow chaos. Are we to take this as truth? Yes, you're right. ... Is there undeniable proof that Patton is the rebel leader? Any actual information? Normally content to sit in silence, Pamela asked a rare question. Yes, there is. There were confirmed sightings of ex-Prince Patton. Ex-council member Hunty Kala has also been sighted, so there is little question, I believe. That's no guarantee. They could simply have found a look-alike. Still, I suppose debating it is futile. We'll find out when we take his head. Should we not capture him alive? If he turns out to be the real thing, then... Then what, exactly? Huh? He no longer has any ties to the Helmedian dynasty. Not only that, but he's causing chaos in Helban for the fun of it. Why hesitate to take a rebel's life? Yes, well... but... Answer me, Minister of the Economy Basho Mateo. Pamela exerted an undeniable pressure on Basho. No, you're absolutely right. Thoroughly crushing the rebels is important. We don't want this to happen again, so we must set an effective example. Yes. Once we claim victory, line the Labari breach with their heads. Whoever crosses the breach will have to hold a knife and slash their faces as they pass. Eek. That would be a rather radical example. Ah. Empress Dowager Pamela? I'm sorry, I feel rather dizzy. My apologies, I shouldn't have sullied your ears with such violent discussion. That isn't it. That's not what's wrong, Stessel. No. Never mind. I'm sure you must be fatigued. Leave this meeting to us and get some rest, please. Very well. As for the report, Stessel, I want you to bring it to me. Of course, Empress Dowager Pamela. Take care of yourself. Apologies for the trouble. Goodbye. Pamela feebly stood up and left with her servants. She does seem quite exhausted. That's concerning. The rebels have forced her to make more public appearances, you see. Excuse me? What is it? 4th Army General Nero was attacked by a mysterious gang in Sudori 13. An attack? Thankfully, General Nero is safe. He evacuated to his base in Kosok. My god. According to General Nero's report, it was a large gang with a random assortment of equipment. They appeared to be outsiders. Outsiders? There was a report of a group attacking the security force in Volgo Z, if I recall. Ah, not far apart. It seems like the same group. They called themselves the Outlaws, apparently. First there is rebels, now we have these thugs attacking the military. My question is, why is the army losing to them? They are probably so focused on beating the rebels that they moved too many troops out of the city. Every single one of their troops even, perhaps. With a useless general, it's not impossible. Damn that Nero. Nothing but bluster, that nitwit. Their only purpose was to buy us time in case of a foreign invasion. They're expendable. I would expect no more from incompetent filth. But this is unfortunate. It hinders our subjugation of Labari. The 4th Army only needs to blockade Labari's eastern bridge. The 2nd Army will be the core of our actual assault, so we can continue as planned. Yes, that's true. Hey, head back to Cossack and tell General Nero to keep blocking the bridge to Labari at all costs. Yes, understood. Outlaws, they call themselves. Best that we send out a unit to exterminate them. Agreed. Let's send orders to the Fifth Army. They can take care of it. The outlaws will be exterminated by the Fifth Army. Library's rebels can wait until the Second Army arrives. That should calm things down some. Excuse me? Again? What is it this time? Monsters are attacking all along the Great Wall of Hellman. The Second Army just reported that they're in a state of emergency. What? That word of our demands to exterminate the rebels. They can't at the moment, they say. I see. Stessel sighed. Just one thing after another. So it goes. We'll have to wait until the Second Army can take action. Yes, whenever the monster attacks die down. Commanding General, call General Minerva here at once. Yes, sir. Right away. Hey, you're not doing anything. Go get General Minerva. Yes, sir. The messenger frantically scrambled out of the room. A long while later, Third Army General Minerva Margaret appeared. Hi there. You're late. Did you go somewhere the messenger couldn't find? Nah, I heard from the messenger about 20 minutes ago. What? Then what were you doing? Sorry, I had the sudden urge to take a shit. What? You bitch! Commanding General, begin already. This is a waste of time. Yes, sir. Sit quietly and listen until you've received your orders. Got it. Ketchuk turned away from Minerva and faced the other two. Now, let's continue discussing how to best handle the rebels in Liberia. The monster attacks have kept the Second Army on the western border, so now we need to worry about whether the rebels will take advantage of this opportunity. As such, we'll send more troops to Semitapol right away to keep Langbao defenses secure. Would that be alright, Chancellor Stessel? Mm-hmm. What if the rebels go around and attack from east or west? We don't need to think about that. The eastern and western bridges are constructed to grant an overwhelming advantage to the defender. They could be brought down if a massive number of troops swarmed them, but the rebels have no such forces. I don't expect they have the guts to risk massive casualties regardless. Indeed. Realistically, they can only attack Langbao by going north between the two rivers. No doubt the rebels considered this when they occupied Lavery. Semitapo is a fortress built specifically to defend against invasions from the south. They would need a sizable army to conquer it. There is nothing to worry about. I see. It all makes sense now. And who will we be entrusting the defense of Semitapo to? That's what I called her here for. General Minerva, I hope you were listening. You betcha. Then you should understand your role. Use half the Third Army if you must. Bolster our defenses in Semitapo and prepare for any possible rebel assault. Any questions, General? I just got to defend Semitapo, yeah? What? I'm asking whether I have to kill all the rebels. It wouldn't hurt if you could, of course, but I won't accept failure. Labari won't fall easily. As soon as the Second Army is available, we can take them out, so don't waste any resources. Yeah, if you mean wasteful like that first attempt to take back Labari, I'd never do something as stupid as trying a full-scale attack on Labari. Bitch, are you implying something? Oh, you noticed? What? Commanding General, the fact of the matter is that you did make a mistake. Grr. Actually, wait. I wanted to look at the portrait in the back, which looks kind of cool, but I don't know who that would be. I can draw them out there somehow. If it goes well, I'll murder every last one of them. And if they stay put in Labari, I'll sit back and defend the fortress. That would be fine. Minerva's eyes were directed behind Stessel. ... Warlord Bastet didn't acknowledge Minerva's gaze. What, General? Curious about my bodyguard? Can't say I'm not. A relic of the Holy Magic Sect. It's one of those unaging, untiring iron warriors, yeah? Where did you dig it up? They are pretty rare, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, true. Pretty strong as well. Stronger than you, I would imagine. Neat. For example, if you were to try to kill me right now, General Minerva, he would stop you. What? Why even say that? I'd love to test that theory out. What? Ah! Why not give it a shot then? ... Their eyes met. The mood in the room rapidly grew tenser. However, before it could reach the breaking point, Minerva smiled. Jokes are fun and all, but that's going a little too far for my taste. Do you know anything about what makes a good worker, Minerva? Nope. Unlike you, Chancellor, I didn't get no education. The useless and hardworking are more valuable than the talented and lazy. Do you have time to waste chatting with me? Nope. I'll go deliver those orders. See you. Minerva strode out of the room. Rude to the very end. For all her skill, Minerva has no manners to speak of. ... In contrast to the dissatisfaction of the other two, Stessel sneered. General Minerva took the Third Army with her to Semetapo. Alright. So what can we do now? We can do memories, Maria's event, or sewer search. Is there anything new in the trivia section? There is not. I think I will first do sewer search, and then if we have time after a battle, I will do memories. Let us proceed. The party was walking through the sewers. So, Crook, you're sure there is treasure here? I can't say it's what you want, but yes. There is supposedly treasure in Sidori 13 sewers. Oh, so we are on a side quest. Good. Maybe a balance breaker. It's mine though, you can't have it. Yes, understood. You take it. Helmanian treasure? Is that what we're here for? Right, yeah. Why do you bring us along for your personal business? You weren't even doing anything, so why not? Don't assume that. Well, this is how it always goes. Oh, spoken like a true veteran. Ration, don't fall behind. Yes, Master Rance. Now, let's find the treasure. Gahahahahaha. Chapter 3. Sewer struggle against multiplying monsters. No bonus monkey herbs. Slay the Purios. These enemies change location when attacked. Physical attacks also make them divide in two. Magic attacks will not make them divide. Okay, so I can only use Rance's women, quote unquote. And I suppose I... yeah, I guess I just need to... Okay, and the deployment order is predetermined. Then I guess I just need to block them and have Shizuka take them out. Okay, they do have quite a lot of health. Alright, let's... Yeah. Well, clearly it would not be good enough if I could only hit them with Shizuka, because that's... they have a ton of HP. So let's hit. Okay. They split up, and they have less health. Excellent. Alright, Kadami. Do I... yeah, I guess I want to start with the smaller numbers. Yep, and they are splitting up. Okay, Crook. Call it. Okay, and Shizuka, she can take out 2 of them. So let's go for 2 then. Yeah, that 2 is the best I can do, unfortunately. Okay. And yeah, Rance, go. Dot dot dot. Why are you kneeling on the ground? You didn't get hurt, did you? Dot dot dot. There is a shell sitting on the ground. I don't want it to break in the battle, so I'm just picking it up. Crook has a similarity with Rance in that both of them collect shells as a hobby, and they bond a bit over that. This is hardly the time for that. Can't let a shell break. You're forgiven. Just show it to me later. Yes, I'd be happy to. We can gaze at its majesty together. Are all shell collectors like this? Okay, Kanami can take out a smaller Puryo. Yeah, that would be good. And Kanami can go again. Okay. So this Puryo is going next. I think I would rather start working on splitting up this guy. Okay, Rance is next. I can leave these 2 to Shizuka. So let's move up and hit. And he takes 1 out. Ow. Yeah, the important part is that they don't kill Shizuka, because then it would be a tragedy. Crook can heal. Recover, please. Okay. Tilt can do what? I guess start breaking up the big one. Is his special move any good here? Probably not. I would rather use Shizuka's special move if possible. Okay. Yeah, let's try to move this one. Okay. And Shizuka can do a big blast and take out, unfortunately, only 1 of them. But still. Yeah, it only does 36 damage. Oh no, Shizuka is in danger. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, now I'm in trouble. Rance. Let's try and take out the big one. You failed, you fool. Kanami. Let's use Kanami's special move and take out... yeah, this one has very little HP, so a physical attack can take him out, so let's go like... this. Clap, clap. We get a golden lighter. And a crap ton of enemies surround us. Alright. Tilt can deal with this guy. Or not, or he can evade. Crook. Take him out. Okay. Who do I... Yes, I need to heal Kanami. And Russian has an extra move, so maybe she can take out this smaller Puyo. Or, once again, not. This is a problem. Okay, Crook, please take it out. Please do it. Okay, she actually does pretty significant damage when they don't use their massive armor. Okay, perhaps I will be able to use Rance attack and take out a bunch of them. Okay, this one only has 3 HP. Let's go after this one. Because I want to set up a big Rance attack. Yeah. This one has 13, this one has 6, so let's go for a big one. Okay, thankfully Crook keeps dodging. Okay, Rance attack. If I go here, yeah, I will be able to take out quite a few. So maybe this will be salvageable even without Shizuka. 3 HP, 6 HP, let's go. Yeah, I think this is salvageable. I hope I soon find out what the Holy Magic Stones are for. Okay, since Crook cannot reach anyway, I will just heal. Shield can approach and stop power. And Rance can flank and hit it. And miss. No need to heal anyone, so let's keep going. Russian can move again, excellent. Please take it out. Yay. And we get a defense dome. Okay. Kanami's here with a counter. Excellent. And Puryas are down. Fantastic. Shizuka is a bit behind on skill points, but I got her that 3000 from the Kankan, so we should be fine. And we get a solid gold bear, as well as a monkey orb. Gahahaha! That was simple. Oh, treasure spotted. Oh my, is it what we were looking for? Let's see. Rance kicked the chest open. Huh? Huh? It's just an ordinary gem. Yes, it doesn't appear to hold any special power. Who needs this? Rance tossed the gem aside. Ah, what a waste! Jeez, if you don't want this, I'd be happy to take it. Uh-huh, you do that. Then don't mind if I do. Too bad it wasn't a special item like what you wanted. Well, I'll keep searching the shit out of Hellman. And my real target is Langbau's underground. Hehehe. Huh? What are you looking for? Hmm? Yeah, ha 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 ha. It's a secret. Okay. This was a total waste of time. Let's head back. The party went backward through the sewer. This sewer sure is something though. And it's not like Sudori 13 is anything close to the capital. Is there something special about it? Leazes has facilities like this in the capital, but it isn't anywhere near this developed for most random cities. Huh. I thought Hellman had nothing but dirt on the military. Hellman has a long history. It was the largest nation founded after the fall of the Holy Magic sect. In fact, Leazes and Zeth both came to be when they declared independence from Hellman. Their land itself is arid, but they had the strength as a country to survive. They are known as one of the world's greatest nations for good reasons. ... Hmm? What do you look so happy about? Oh, nothing. However, their decline in recent years has been quite some. The last emperor died of illness, and Empress Sheila took his place, but she seems to be a figurehead for the bureaucrats who hold the real power. The chaos throughout the country has left its people with meager lives. Truth be told, Helman is already on the verge of collapse. Queen Leah gloated about how she could conquer Helman the second she saw the chance, I believe. Huh. So it's all Sheila's fault then. Well, she is the current ruler. ... I wonder about that. Her power was stolen from her, so she can be saddled with all the blame. Gahaha! It's more cute if she's powerless. As long as she's hot, that's fine. ... Russian, are you a princess? You are definitely a princess, are you? So this country will fall apart unless we fight for it. Why not just wait and conquer them then? I doubt that will be possible. If Helman continues down this path, it will most definitely be occupied by liaisons. They are already preparing to attack it. That's true. A massive civil war, succession of smaller states, invasion by other countries. The revolutionary army would lose its opportunity to intrude, and starvation and war would be drawn out. Assuming nothing changes for Helman, I expect it will meet the worst possible end for a great nation. I'm sure that's what Patton is trying to prevent. I would assume so. If he wants to rebuild this country, this is his only chance. They are one step away from the point of no return. Huh. Ah well, who cares? As long as I get to fuck Helmanian hotties, and especially Sheila, it's all good with me. As Russian listened to the conversation, her face clouded over with concern. She is definitely a princess. And on this, we will end today's episode and continue tomorrow with memories and an event I will not show. Hope you have a good day and see you next time. Goodbye.